Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Four from TradingWinds.com, and this is our update for June 3rd, 2024. Well, today was a pretty crazy day, honestly. I mean, we had movement, um, not as big or as much as we've seen on some days in the past, but we opened here on the Dow. We went slightly higher, then we collapsed like 400 points. And then we bounced back and rallied near the end and finished lower by just over 100 points here. So there was some action. It actually was all kicked off by a post from Roaring Kitty here, showing an account statement where he's, owns a position worth something around $116 million in GameStop. And the thing gapped up 100%. But look at by the end of the day, it dropped back. Yes, it was up 21% on the day, but pulled back about 80% from where it got open. So just a crazy kind of day back and forth. The S&P up 7 points in the end. Again, you can see we dropped and then rallied back. Same with the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq was down most of the day and then rallied, finished higher by 80 points. The Russell couldn't quite recover. So the small caps falling behind and losing 8 points. Now, when you look at crude oil, down 3.5%, big drop there. Gold up 23.5, overcoming that 20. For now, if we can follow through, we might get something going back to the all-time highs. Silver up about 30 cents, looking good, bouncing off that 20. Bond yields lower, and the dollar steady at 104.10 here, half a cent lower here today. Now, one setup that you might want to have a look at here, for those of you interested anyway, Bitcoin. Have a look at this. So, for several months, we got sort of a slow, steady decline here. And then back here in the middle of May, we started to rally a little, came back, and now we've retested that 20. Looks to be successful. We got a victory re-entry here. The bar right along, excuse me, right along that upsloping 20, closing near the high of the day. There, higher time frames are in line, near all-time highs. I mean, this actually looks like a pretty good setup. I'd say that is pretty much textbook. So if you're interested, Bitcoin is setting up here. Forget about the GameStops of the world. Focus on nice, steady, clean setups that give you an edge when you're trading over the long run. This is the kind of trade that's going to make you some money.